Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am using a portable flashlight. The crazy thing is it's also a portable charger. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how everything looked. This is the inside of my car. This is as much as I covered up the windows. It's probably not the best video feed. Here's how the back looks. Okay, that mirror back there, that little window, I need to find something to cover that up. Other than that, I'm just showing you a little glimpse of how the coverings of the window are. This one is covering up the window pretty swell, not too much. That's why I say if you can find ones that actually cover up very well, that would be really great. Okay, but yeah, this is my privacy, me and my Jonesy's privacy. Like I said, the cooler is right there. I guess I can talk about certain ways to... Oh, and like I said, if you have flashlights, it's good to have flashlights on you. I have this lantern. It wasn't mine. It was given to me as a gift. So the lantern, it takes batteries. So if you can find things that takes batteries, unless, like I said, you have a car that has a charging outlet, then that's good too. But if you don't have a way to charge your devices or a charging outlet, I would say keep you a portable charger, and I would say get battery, I was going to say infused. Get devices that carry batteries, or that carry both, USB and battery. But yeah, this is how the back looks. All right, something else that I want to mention. Like I said, I talked about the restrooms, the other things in the other videos. I didn't create an outline. This is me just talking off the dome. I may edit this video in the morning so I can show you guys a whole glimpse of, carry out the day in the video. So I guess I will see you guys when I wake up. I don't know what time it is right now. I can turn on my car to see. It is 9:51. So yeah, also when it comes to traveling, I would say to make sure if you have like a long hour drive, I would say to drive in the early morning, like 4-5 p.m. because at 6, depending on what side of town you're on, that's when it's going to be sun outside. And make sure if you're using your car, you clean out your headlights, because a lot of times we feel like, oh, my lights are very dim, I can't see. Clean out those headlights. If they're foggy, clean them, because you're going to need that night vision. Okay, you're going to need to see if you're driving, especially traveling, especially having a car. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to take you guys through a day of life with me. We're very spontaneous within this lifestyle. So yeah, but like I said, I'm about to sneeze once I get... Oh yes, and if you're a person that has allergies, honey, make sure you have a mask. Make sure you have something like disinfectant spray. Make sure you have your allergy medicine, because honey, especially if you're traveling with animals. I had a friend whose dog caused me allergies every single day. I had to sleep with my mask on and everything. So this is going to be my first time, like I said, really traveling solo, really not having a person in the car with me. Well, I did it before, but it was more in like a familiar town, and it doesn't matter if it was familiar or not. It still counts for sure. But it was something that slipped my mind. I remember I did bring them on the journey, and then we ended up having like this probably 1 day break or pause. But now I'm continuing the journey throughout the whole experience. Individually, it's a spiritual thing. I most definitely need to be in solitude, need to figure out who I am, get into a lot of things like that. So there's endings, there's new beginnings happening. There was a full moon. It's gonna be a new moon. Not anytime soon, but yeah, just enjoying the experience. Enjoy life as much as you can. Do not live in fear. Do not live in doubt, and do not live in a fantasy world. Make those dreams come true, okay? Because only you create your life. If I like, that's why they say where there's will, there's a way. Like, you have to want to do something. It was a need for me to get out of whatever situation I was in. So I've been a good person in my life. God has blessed me. Yeah, that's just what this is. And My readings that I do reminds me every time, confirms for me every time um, that I was meant to cut everybody off. I was meant to go down this journey to, just come into the truest version of myself. So this is the start of a new life. As always, and it is looking very much beautiful. Very much refreshing. And I feel like I'm more at peace because when I started off on this journey, I wasn't by myself. And I needed to be by myself. But instead, I didn't fully take that chance on myself by being alone. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with someone. Why not? But now, I'm doing it by myself and it feels really great. But I'm not going to talk you guys' ear off. I know I said that I was going to wake up and do some recording. So we're already going 6 minutes in. So I'm going to have to cut this out. And I will see you guys in the morning. Bye.